Hello, hello, hello. Here we are. It's good. Let's put you right there. It's a good spot. Sean, how you doing, man? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We do Christmas here, but you know, there's all different types of wonderful celebrations to be had. Spending time with your family and everything, but you know, it's one of those things where I got to get back in the workshop, man. I get maybe a little separation anxiety from my workshop. That's a little dramatic. But you know what? I like it. I like it in the workshop. Anywho, nonetheless, there's still work to be done that I get to do. So I'm fortunate. I'm glad, grateful, and everything. But yeah, Abby's almost caught up to me, so I gotta get moving. So it's good to see you. I'm sorry. Sorry. I do. I sometimes I jump in with some intensity. Maybe I should have some like lead up music. But yeah. Anyway, feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling. Hoping it's scary too bad. All right. Gonna be turning some silver and gold. Yep. Silver and gold. Gonna be nice turning day. Oh, you out there in the workshop too, man? That's awesome. You feel fulfilling commissions or you just out there having some fun? Let's see. What will this? Yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. I think I startled Abby a little bit too. Well, sorry. Old instructor things, I guess. You got to have that ice. The ice is intensity, conviction, and enthusiasm. But what are you working on today, man? Get this set up. That's pretty good. Cheap gnomes and mice sold like crazy, so building up inventory. That's awesome, dude. Love to hear that. So that's awesome. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got to get a little bit more organized here. But how was your holiday? We had 4 Christmases, and every one of them was awesome. Had a great time at each one. Each one is very different. So my family, or my mom, and we did that one, and then we obviously did mine, Abby's, and the kids, and then we went to the in-laws, my in-laws. So it was a good time. Good time. Every one of them was so very different. Our families are very different. And it, adds for that element of, it being fun in a different way. So I can certainly appreciate that. Get my sleeves rolled up. Don't want to get them caught. Ah, Mama Six are doing it tonight. Hey, that's good. It's nice being able to be flexible. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully she's a little more up for it this go around. We have a little bit of congestion right now, but that's about it. We had headaches and a bit of a cough last couple days, but we got it sorted a bit, I'd say. All right, we're going to start with some small ones here so I can get them banged out right quick and then get ahead for me to hit the brakes on the larges probably. Better-ish. That's good. That's good. Oh, I gotta get that tailstock locked. Goodness gracious. Slipping. Think I haven't been in a workshop before. Making silly mistakes like that. Come on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah. Oh, if you could, I don't know if it makes a difference, but if you like it, hit that thumbs up. Let's see. All right. Well, I guess that's it. You're going to get right to it. Right to it, after 15 minutes of rambling. So there's that. All righty. Morty. Thank you. Game on. How long have you been in the workshop today, man? Was Santa good to you? Like the weather was great. We don't really like cold weather. So, at least cold weather that much. We like to have fair weather. Fair weather people. If we had time. But almost an hour? Oh man. I gotta catch up to you now. Catch up to you. 5 mice and 2 gnomes, huh? Goodness. Well, sounds like you were prepping for next year already. Goodness gracious. Speed tune. The and I didn't really give any turn gifts and stuff. But and I did come up with a couple of new designs. I think I got them pretty ironed out, but it'll be a little bit before I get to actually implementing them. Um, Last year I made a nutcracker guide where I used like a good, I think a 4x4 block of maybe oak. I think it was a nice 4x4 size. Uh, and then it was actually like 8 inches tall, I think, something like that. But I made the top of a nutcracker. So that's pretty cool. Ended up pretty good. And then I let the kids paint it. Well, and now it's like unidentifiable. Let's see what that is. Grab it. Abby, will you grab the the nutcracker guy on the mantle there? We'll talk about an easy project. And then it's kind of fun because people get they can kind of get that. Oh yeah, yeah, I hear you on that. Especially when you work out a good process, you can actually bang a lot of them out, depending on how big you make them. Ah, there we are. Here we go. I turned this. This is all one piece. It was a 4x4, and then, obviously chopped it here. You can even see that's where I did it, because I just used my my spur center. Well, I mean, if she did, I'd just go get it too. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the shape. Um, Pretty cool. Uh-oh, I gotta turn the heater off. We ran out of propane. This heater is hungry for propane. You only get a good like 3 days out of it, like 3 or 4 days of good amount of workshop time. Like I guess about 25 hours ish. You like the paint job? Well, it was done by a 7 or 8 year old at that time. Yeah, it rough sanded, so. But yeah, pretty cool. But now it is officially something that goes into um, our Christmas decorations. So kind of cool. I might actually, thinking about it now, I might even throw some sealer on it. Hey, what do you think about sealing that so it protects it? You think it's going to last right? Okay. Paint might chip. Oh, I also had to turn the heater off. It's out. Good. Oh, that's neat. That's a great walnut oil and alcohol. That's interesting. Does the alcohol like leave a trail for it to like, I guess, not be a different color or shade, something like that? This is small. It's smaller than one before. Oh, I think I mentioned it here already, but in the back, like behind me, I have the U.S. General rolling part, um, and then against the wall, I have a lot of other stuff that doesn't really get a lot of use, so it's taking up some workshop space. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another, like, a hooded cart kind of thing, Uh-oh. Oh, your compressor. It's like, I don't think ours is on. Um, yeah, I was saying, like, behind me, there is a, like a space that has got stuff that I don't really use that much. So I'm going to try to relocate that and get that nice Craftsman rolling shelf put in. Mobile park kind of thing. I was looking at the U.S. General one, and then also looking at the Craftsman one from Home Depot. Lowe's. One of those. But yeah, it's going to be good for organization, I think. Because I have a lot of little things that are on like a big shelf that they should kind of be, I don't know, kept separate. You know, one of the things that I haven't decided if I'm going to stream that or not. We're working on the garage. Getting rid of a lot of stuff. Well, maybe not getting rid of it, but relocate. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? Merry Christmas. Hope Santa was good to you. It's kind of funny because sometimes I think, you know what? A lump of coal would be pretty good because that's how I grill. I grill with lump coal. There we go. Goodness gracious, get out of here. Have y'all seen the new Stanleys? Pretty much. So these are the newest water bottles that I guess are the bee's knees. Everybody's getting them. Functionally, I like them more than the Stanleys. So there is that. But yeah, I guess it's one of those popular things, just like the Stanley was. Oh, this guy? Yeah, here. Sorry. This is the Owala. Never really heard of it. All right, so here you go. Here's my sales pitch. This locks, right? This locks, and you can actually hit the button to release it. So you unlock it. Now you can hit the button, and the button unlocks it, and this cap pops up. Then it's got like the silicone stoppers in the top here, and then it has two holes for mouthpieces. The front hole here is for straws, so you could actually suck the water out on just this front lip, or you could just pour it in your mouth, because that's what I always do anyway. Anyway, there you go. It's the next thing. Yeah, it is pretty cool. My daughter got one, and she has been drinking so much water. So funny. She's had to go to the bathroom a lot because she's just drinking so much water. Hey, if that's how you drink water, then by all means. But see, the other thing, the reason I wanted one actually, one, I didn't know about it until we did like Secret Swappy Santa. But then I saw it and learned about it, right? I saw it. And because I'm in the workshop and dust settles everywhere, this has got that cover. So I couldn't really use a Stanley because of the straw. But now I just cover this back up, then I can hydrate, you know? And it's covered. So I don't have to put my mouth all over settled dust and whatnot. Let's see. You're fantastic. Merry Christmas. Taken care of. That's good. Too expensive to shop for? Usually you hear that going a different way, but it's funny because Abby Abby typically likes things that are like, you know, 20 bucks or 30, 40 bucks. And I'm like, no, I don't want any of that. I'm just gonna wait until I can drop like a few $100 and get that one big thing. You know what I mean? People are just very different when it comes to that kind of stuff. Oh, number 14. But yeah. So we got a virtual reality headset. We haven't logged many hours on it quite yet, but the kids are inside playing with it. And they're on the parental control profile. Uh, so they're trying out Batman, and they've got Fruit Ninja for now. We got to learn a little bit more about it. We have not had a virtual headset before, and it's pretty wild. Apparently, you can watch movies on it and stuff too, which kind of seems dope. Like, why do you need to go to a movie theater? Although I do like going to the movie theater anyway. We got a new Meta. I think it's the Meta one. Use the shaker because it closes. Oh yeah. Good deal. I would just grab water bottles. Set them off like poker. Whoa, weird. Where people have like their avatar and they go somewhere. Um, like I said, we have not like explored it hardly at all. Um, been busy, so we had to open it, play with it for 30 minutes, and then had to charge it back up. But we were gone for a while, and then came back a little late, so it's charged. But you know, so kind of crazy. But man, it is pretty cool. And it's fun watching people do it, especially when like, you can cast it onto your TV or whatever, and you can see what other people are seeing. It's pretty cool. Excited to check it out, log some more hours on it, and see what other games are. Oh, yeah. Yes. I was telling Sean earlier that this is actually probably one of the best, happiest Christmases that we've had, which I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was a combination of everything. Um, with the friends and family, and everybody's doing pretty good. And it felt like a more coming together holiday than I guess previous years. Even though, you know, it was just as much. Everybody got together and kind of had the same, more or less, routine. Just, I don't know. To me, it just felt better. You know, maybe I got my meds right now. Thank you. Thank you. You love shooting games? That's good. I think those are fun. I mean, I haven't smoked. I can't speak for like VR, but uh, I did enjoy them. All four of them. All four of them. It went well, and I was I was able to accumulate the funds that for the mobile cart in here that I'm going to put over this side. I'm going to move that shelf over that way, and then measure it, see how much room I've got, and then that'll be how we do that. Y'all want to hang out while I did a whole garage rearranging? It'd be rough. I mean, the mic's force you can go everywhere as long as it's working. But do a little rearranging and stuff. Oh, Abby went a little bit beyond what she should have for me this year. He got me a Galen leather tobacco pin holder, but it's specifically for the Quebecos, small ones. Which I have, I think that's the largest amount of pins I've got that are not my own. So pretty cool and excited about that. Now I have just one place for all my Quebecos. Put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. If I'm doing it, yeah, I will be doing that. But I don't know. It just kind of seemed like it'd be fun. Fun to watch the struggle. And there will be some things that are like, I don't know. And I just sit there and I think about it. But I got a decent idea. You've ringed yours so many times. Oh, right on, man. Well, that's fun, right? You don't want it to get stale. We did a little bit of a purging of blanks. Not so much purging, but relocated with the. I think I did that one on stream. We got one of those like Target modular things with little cube cubbies. And then we got like a metal baskets for it, and then put all the blanks in there. Fun time. Oh, I didn't continue with that. Not only did I get a case for my Quebecos, I got one of the Quebeco art models. Um, that looks really good. It kind of has like a tortoise shell look to it. Um, and then it actually has a clip that's threaded onto it. So, pretty cool. You need to find a solution for yours? Yeah. Well, I buy, well, in the beginning, I would say we bought some, and then blanks, that is. And then I keep an eye out for unusual blanks. Um, and also wood blanks. I've been keeping an eye out for those as well. So that's typically all I really buy now. I don't really buy resin ones. There is someone that has got actually some of the coolest blanks I've seen. Hey, Abby, what's the lady's name, the blank maker's name that does that? Does the cool shifty ones? Poorly controlled. I think is her Instagram handle, right? Poorly controlled, like pouring out something. So poorly controlled. But the blanks are really cool, man. Here, I'll show you. The ones that we got from the show. Like, these are incredible. Oh, you'll actually, no, you won't. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the name. But let's take a look at these, yo. These are so cool. Okay, we'll start right here. I want to sensory overload, you know. Let's see. This is Abstract Bluebell. You can kind of see it's got like white layers and then the interference, purple, reddish, and then blue. And that's all mixed in. And it looks like translucent, but it's actually a shimmer blue. So it's pretty darn cool. And then here's another really cool one, how she's been able to get some of these like purple shimmers in that blue, which I think is really, really awesome. Here's another one with the interference. This one's like almost electric looking, vibrant. This is really awesome. It sticks out like that. And then I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite ones. But look at that. Isn't that insane? This is the type of stuff that I love seeing. Just stuff that's so different than what you usually see. So cool. People pushing the boundaries on some of those. But yeah, we saw her at a pin show. Yeah, the last one, so cool. Looks awesome. She has it in red. What is the interference color that she puts around with the red one? Is it white? Or is the, yeah, I don't know. So when I see cool blanks like that, white yellowish, that's awesome. When I see blanks like that, I'll go for them, you know? We don't have anything like it. And we also like her. She's nice. Got to meet her at one of the pin shows in, I believe it was Orlando. Yeah, got to meet her in Orlando. Such a sweet. Let's see. Should I do an asymmetrical here? Ooh, no, that one maybe should be gracious. This one can be a 6. It's white yellowish. Yeah, I keep an eye out on her website too. Although I think we have built enough rapport where we could probably just ask her to do that. But you know, you don't really call in favors like that unless you do it. Think that though. No, I gotta say, I'm a little. So I have a stainless steel today. I have a bronze or brass, I mean. Stainless steel, brass, aluminum, and obviously a couple of the plastic ones. And then I have like the art one from the art series. And then it's kind of crazy that Abby was like, "Ooh, I want to make a." And so she has like one of the limited edition Hello Kitty ones, which is a pretty popular thing. But um, also have the she got the bronze one. She won't give it. She won't give it to me. I'm like, you don't like heavy pins. Keep a hold of it. All right, well, I'm done with it. Could you, monster? It's funny. Are you still on holiday? On call or with the fam? Oh, let me tell you something. All right, you see my outfit, right? Like this. Now look at Abby's. Look at Abby's outfit. All right, you see? She has her poofy down jacket on. Like, oh my goodness. Why? Why? It's not that cold, man. It's hot. Although we did just run out of propane, so. But yeah, she got a big old poofy jacket on and sit here with my sleeves rolled up. It's gonna get hot. Oh, cool. Oh, that reminds me. My sister did their gender reveal, or my sister did her gender reveal. They're gonna have a boy, which is cool. So both of my little sisters are gonna have boys, and it's funny because I was the only boy of five sisters. Oh my goodness, a diesel heater. So yeah, I've been trying to work out the logistics of putting a uh, a car seat on the back of my bike. That way I can take them around, you know. So I don't think that they're on board with mounting the kid on the back like that. However, they do seem a little more open-minded about the sidecar. So maybe a sidecar. Oh, it's funny. Uh, it's not as big as you think. Oh, they're meant for RVs. Okay. I don't know. Just when you say like a diesel powered, I just think like, man, that's got a big old diesel engine. It's got got to have the vent, exhaust, and hoses, and everything like that. Sister didn't want to make me on the back of your trike. Yeah, what's the deal? I mean, my kids have ridden on four wheelers, and when they go over to my mom's house, they have John Deere tractors that like the lawnmower tractors that has like the turtle and the bunny speed. um, they drive those, um, and they love it. But they've also driven four wheelers or ridden on four wheelers, and they love it. Been on my bike, obviously. That it's not too long, and so like oh, that's pretty good. Well, the propane, we're actually out of propane already in this thing. So, and we started with a brand new one. It took I think 4 or 5, maybe 5 or 6 different sessions where we left it on for about, say, probably about 5 hours per time. So I think we get about 25 to 30 hours out of a propane truck. So something like that. No, we also we ended up finding a really good deal on Lowe's where it was a like a patio heater kind of thing that has like a mushroom, kind of like a mushroom where the heat goes up and it deflects back down. And it's a propane as well. Got it for my mom for their back porch, and they were they were taking it back because they were thinking about getting a directional one where it's like points straight at you rather than like an umbrella kind of thing. And then they could. She was like, they were only going to give us like $89 for it. I said, yeah, that's how much we paid, Mom. She was shocked because it was like originally 150, 160. And they had mentioned earlier in the year that they were thinking about that. We went ahead and did it because I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks, or 85 bucks. And pretty good deal, I'd say. If that's what they were looking for. Also, like $1,000 or $500. It's like, goodness gracious. It pushes out heat. My goodness. But yeah, they were shocked it was that much. And they're like, Mom, they ain't trying to steal anything from you. That's just how much they paid. So I took a picture of the receipt. I think she was just expecting it to cost a lot more. And a little weird. It's like, oh, well, that makes more sense now. Alrighty. I hope you're ready for some wood to get integrated into the old Maverick Workshop this year, this upcoming year. That'll be one of the, I guess, new things that I'll be adding to my stream sessions. Bottom mounted. Oh yeah, I believe it. Believe it. Pretty excited. I know I've talked a lot about it, but it's just been trying to solve one problem after the other, and eventually we'll get there. So it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Still haven't figured out some of the things. And even if I haven't, by the time it rolls around where I'm like, all right, it's time to get going, um, it's I'm just gonna start it and then we'll just adjust as we need to on the go. So that's kind of where I'm at with some of the things. Like how am I gonna label it? I'll just get a label maker and put it on there as a placeholder. What up? What up? How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, you Viking, you. Get good grub? Oh man, too much, too much. We had ham on one of the days. We had a lot of finger food appetizer kind of things. Another day. We had ribeye roast. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Did you get any new loot? Pillage other stores? Anything? All right, I'm done. I'm done with the Vikings. Oh, Sunday was busy. Busy, busy. But yeah, I know. It was me. Sorry. I wasn't there, but it was a holiday. Holiday period. Right on, Kevin. Have a good one, man. See you around. Yeah. Holiday breaks, it's just like I can't commit to much. What did you do it on your stream, man? Where's that my punishment? Because I didn't tune in, I gotta go back and watch it. That'd be fair. That'd be fair. You know. Yeah. Did you have a good turnout though on your stream? You made a spider web ball? Sounds cool. Now I want to know what that looks like, so I gotta go look at it. It was in the low end 230. Hey, that's good. I mean, it'll be good. I didn't be happy with it. What's up, John? Hey, you were in there? Nice, dude. See? Networking. Networking. That's awesome, dude. Do you stream on Twitch or um, um, YouTube? I swear I've seen you on those. You just finished the edit? Okay, cool. You're talking about the spiderweb bowl, right? The edit on that? Sweet. You only stream on YouTube now, huh? Do you not like Twitch? Ready. Let me clean that out real quick. Oh, crap. Not bad. Nice. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, then again, I mean, it seems like one of those things where it could be awesome or it couldn't. I think it kind of depends on the medium we're working on and what we're doing, I guess. Because I think people with like 3D printers and stuff do pretty well over there. It's not a lot of cabin there, but it's also like a different age group. Oh, also, what games do you play? Whoa, that's awesome. Let me show the pictures here. I can show it up here if you'd like. That looks sick, dude. Good work. It almost has a train track look to it. Well, if that's what you're going for. It almost looks like a train track. Tried a new mic for stream. Nice. Was it like a DJI or? Because that was one of the ones I was looking at as well. All right, let's take a look. There's the bowl. That's the bowl that he made. And you should definitely check out the video that he made on it. That's what I gotta go do. So cool. It almost has like a already like a little bit of a worn look to it. I like that. Where it makes it not look like it's like brand spanking new, you know what I mean? That's good work, man. I don't know a lot of bones, but that's the beauty of it, I reckon. What brand was it? Of the headset or mic? Um, the one that I use is the Hollyland, but there's a newer version of it that is, uh, as with most improvements. Oh, that's cool. So you already tried it out, huh? Uh-oh. It is? Shouldn't be cutting out like that. And then again, like the last while, one of my last streams, it was just silent. Dang it, battery died. Was Santa good to you? On normal stuff, I would worry about this in particular. But because of this, it's not. Offered it for a free test. That's awesome. They didn't let you keep it though, huh? Here, I want you to teaser this, all right? Then sit back. Lost connection. Is it a prototype or is it already an existing product that they're refining? Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I use the Hollyland Lark, and it is a wireless, and it does have a pretty good amount of customization features. And you would probably try the DJI with that. I'm a ways out before I put more money towards the mic. I've got an inside set up for like computer streaming as well. So I'll hop on stream later on in the evenings and do some video game stuff. And I've got an Elgato mic set. A night out with the wife. Sure, you can battery power at night. Oh, okay. That's cool. Almost sounds like you're getting brand deals, man. It's awesome. One step closer, you know. The existing product. They actually do appreciate when companies reach out like that. You'd be like, hey, what kind of improvements do you think we can do? Now, I know it's obviously in their best interest in those things. Getting the feedback and then implementing it. But on the other hand, I got to say that there's some people that probably shouldn't be criticizing some things because uh, if they don't really have like any depth of understanding, whatever it is, you know. like never having a mic and then going to use a mic and like, well, I don't like it. Well, why don't you like it? So when you ever use, you don't know what any other one's like. So it is one of those things that I think about. Hey man, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful family time and everything. To replace a connector. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, good thing it's been, I guess, noticed. And that they're trying to remedy it. Or why you wouldn't, but it's also good. You gotta get the camera set back up? What are you trying to get angles for? What you gonna be streaming? Taking pictures. Also got a nice check from your dad. Good. That's good. You got plans for it or no? Is it gonna go to the future you? Or is it gonna help the now version of you? He's trying to spend all his money while he can. Well, you should have him take a look at my website. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's funny. Yeah. You know, it's always interesting. I don't know what I would do really, but um, I don't think I've thought about it enough. But some people they want to leave like a lot for their family, and other people are, they want to use what they have accumulated, and then other people can figure it out for themselves. So I'm indifferent. I don't know which way I prefer quite yet. Um, but it is interesting. Let's see. I think that's a 9 or well, that's good. Um, sorry, I had a brain teaser. So what shape was that again? Oh, nice. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I like the Elgato one that I've got. I think it was a relatively budget one. I think it was about $100. Uh, which from the mic where the mics go, that's a pretty budget one. It's not one. My Hollyland obviously is. That was one of the criteria that I wanted. But going back to it, I don't think I'd care if it had like a cable that had to be on my hip for like extra battery. Oh no, that's a bummer, man. Sorry to hear that. Thanks, babe. I need another project. A buddy of mine and his dad actually they do countertops, but they're not really close to you, so I don't think they could be very much help. But tons of cameras just having to get the heck out there. Oh man. You know, you could do like with the is I don't remember if it's the Japanese or the Chinese, but anytime they break like a piece of pottery, they like put it all back together with like gold and then seal it and you know everything's back together. I forgot what that there's a word for it, but I forgot what it was called. What it was. Oh, Mike, you got Michael, you got cameras. Yeah, I have one of my cameras that's static. Um, like the camera that's right here, that one's basically a static camera, and it's a mirrorless. It's a Canon M50. I don't suggest that one. Uh, if you were gonna be in the market, I would probably get uh, the M Mark II or newer if you're interested in Canon. Very a lot of specific. Other than that, I use like webcams. This one is a Brio, a Logitech Brio. It's pretty good. The ones I use inside are were not good for outside. I tried them and they were not good. Also, GoPro sucked for streaming too. So I tried that as well. Um, it was a GoPro 12, I think it was, and it's just not good. Not good. Yeah, the Elgato Mic, the Facecam Pro, man. And one of the I have a Stream Deck too. Oh, ceramic countertop. Interesting. That is interesting. Ceramic countertop. I don't know how you fix that. Countertops is not my forte. Well, that's good. Looks awesome, but can't handle it. Well, I imagine just how powerful you are in there with the cleaver, you know, breaking down the meat in order to prepare dinner. I don't know. I don't know about the best way to resolve a countertop issue like that. A PTZ. I have not heard of that. Although I have thought about having a camera in place of that one that actually pivots, um, like when I'm walking around. And they're not. I don't think they're that expensive either. At least I think some of them are cheaper, where it follows you around, but not like crazy. I have one PTZ, two GoPro. Hey, I'm not knocking the GoPro. I'm just saying I did not enjoy using the GoPro. Uh, I had a GoPro, I think it was a 12 black, and it overheated all the time. So I couldn't really even use the studio thing like this, where it like bypasses the battery and everything. So I actually took the battery out and just left the plug in. So basically, it can replicate this particular case here. You have the DJI Pocket 2, nice. Gotta keep an eye out for that. I don't need anything anytime soon. Um, what it sounds like it's that. When people talk about streaming with their phone, I wonder about that sometimes. Like, yeah, your phone's able to do it, but like, what do you listen to? What do you look at it? So I had to have a computer, and I had a laptop, and I'm pretty sure it was just pulling too much power with all the cameras, because they were actually plugged into the computer, and the computer had to pull power from the wall, run it through the brick, and run it through the computer to give it enough juice, and I'm pretty sure that was just overheating it. The computer though. So. I got a desktop out here, pretty cool. I probably just replace some of the components instead of doing a full rebuild. And it's not like the one out my computer out here is like a burner computer, but you know, I have to be accepting that if too much dust settles, it causes a short, then it doesn't work anymore. I can't be too upset, so I can't like have the nicest computer in here, but also I don't want one that's not gonna work. Right now, I say it's pretty good, and my computer is already like it was 12 years old or something. You thinking about a GoPro for metal detecting? Hey, I'm not opposed to GoPro. I just think that there's a lot of other options out there, and I don't think GoPro has innovated. Hasn't really done many iterations on their upgrading or innovations, and everything is proprietary. So. But on the other hand, you could probably find them secondhand and see if that would work for you. Because I was thinking GoPro because it's impact resistant, and I was thinking about stuff like flying off and hitting the camera, but it hasn't happened. So. And when it does, it'll hit this camera, which it wasn't a very expensive camera, but again, it's one of those things. If you're going to put it in the hazard zone, be willing to be okay with the potential worst case scenario. Those are my thoughts about that. There's a lot of cool cameras that I think are worth looking at least. Also, the other thing that bothers me about GoPro is their software. Yeah, the software as well. Same with Canon, actually. Canon bothers me a little bit too. I had to get the free thing to bypass the battery, but if you wanted to like upgrade to a newer camera and then do streaming at like 1080, you have to buy like the monthly software for it or something like that. Something like that. Not exactly, but it's like a monthly subscription or something to make that happen. I'm like, my goodness, stop, people. You buy the camera and that should be it, shouldn't it? I don't know. GoPro has a similar thing. but I don't think it's quite as obnoxious. But still, if you bought the dang camera, the software should be there. At least to use the darn thing for its bare minimum features. Or am I just asking too much? I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna see if I can swap places with Abby while I get this fixed back up, reset, and then continue here. Hey Abby, will you come sit here for a minute? You come sit here for a minute and chat with my fellers. Cool. It's a lot better. See for it. This is a lot better. I got the PC up for this. Nice. Hey. Yeah, all three of y'all.
What do we want? What's going on?
Be nice now. Be right back. Hey.
I don't know why I've been told to come over
So
here.
you got Sean, Michael, and Brad. Is it Brad? Ryan.
I don't know why he put me here, but if you have any questions for my side of the stuff, then go for it. He was asking, is it Brad? Benjamin. There you go, John. Benjamin. He's better at names than I am. I'll probably just call you all by whatever yours is.
My bad. I was raw. So raw.
Yeah. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas and holiday and all that stuff. We're still recovering from our many holidays. Oh, thank you. He said I'm better looking. What are you doing? He's ignoring me. I don't know what he's doing over there.
I still see chat.
He said I said it to you, but you didn't respond.
I'll be right back.
You must have your
Get some more water and stuff.
headphones in.
I'll turn Morty off.
That'd be great. The dust collection is great, but it's super loud. I have issues thinking when things are too loud.
Oh, did Benjamin see my festive pin?
This is from last year.
Yeah, from last year.
Yeah.
And then
He sees snowman.
I don't know if he was on when I showed that. There's a half nutcracker there.
Our younger daughter painted it 2 or 3 years ago. It's got googly eyes and everything. I don't even know what he made this out of. Some random piece of wood we had in here for funsies. But yeah, we got this weird like double casting mold where you cast the one side and then you flip it over and kind of cast it again. Made for some very cool stripes. However, pain to make single blanks like that, for me anyways. But talking about festive things, yeah, well, festivities are about over for this year. We get to move on to all the cool New Year's stuff. Did you guys get anything cool for Christmas? Any workshop related things? John is getting a big like storage chest thing because as you can tell right here, and you can't see everywhere else, but it's all like this. These weird little piles of random blanks, pin pieces, drill bits in boxes stacked literally everywhere. A hot air gun, like the thermal blow dryery kind of thing. I have one of those. I use that when it's colder in the winter to heat my resin up. Oh, and a new mic. Nice. John likes these. I don't know. What were they called? Something Lark. No. Hollyland. Just kidding. Hollyland for this mic. And then he's got a big, like on his desk mic that I think is by Razer. but he could tell you. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, he also got cool Galen leather like case for all of the Kaweco pins. He likes to collect those. They're those little mini pins. So that was one of his presents that was pin related. But yeah, it was a good Christmas. I've got blanks I got to pour today. I don't know if y'all saw the color of the year. So Pantone announces a color each year. And last year was Peach Fuzz, which people liked it. I didn't care for it. It was very fleshy colored. I think we did fountain pens and the diamond painting pens. But Peach Fuzz is not my favorite color. And then this year is Mocha Mousse. So it's like a brown. So we're going to go coffee themed, I think, for a set of blanks for hopefully diamond painting pens and pens. You're hoping for a watch winder. It's cool. I just have a smartwatch. No dumb watches here. And to be honest, I just use mine for a timer for most of the things, or for seeing who's texting me so I can ignore them. And guess what? It's almost always John from some other side of the house. But yeah, he's getting this week's diamond painting pens done, which I'm sure y'all have seen. But yeah, they've got the cool like metallic flakes in it that are like almost, it's like gold leaf, but not. It's imitation gold leaf and imitation silver leaf, but they're so thin. They turn pretty well, and as long as you don't get like a clump of them, we haven't had any issues with them chipping out, which is always my goal when looking for any type of like glitter or sparkle or stuff in pen blanks. There's some that like to chip out or cut off and look not great, but the flakes do well. Hey, I don't buy shoes or handbags either. I have had the same, that's just not my thing. John buys shoes way more often than I do. He's the one with the big shoe collection. I wear my same Brooks tennis shoes, which I can't, there's no way I'm getting my leg up there. I wear the same shoes every day. He was saying that he gets watch stuff because that's his jewelry, because he doesn't buy shoes or handbags. And I'm like, I don't buy shoes or handbags either. John has way more shoes than me. He likes shoes a lot.
I like boots. I like having shoes for every purpose.
He's so many hiking boots and tennis shoes and
fancy
shoes that you don't really wear anywhere.
When I get fancy, I do.
40 pairs of shoes. You probably have, I don't know how many pairs of shoes he has.
I got rid of a lot of them.
Oh yeah, this is a cool mug. My mom got from up in the near Banner Elk in the North Carolina mountains by a potter.
What?
A pottery person.
Yeah.
M Long.
Yonder Ceramics.
Yeah, the restaurant's called Over Yonder.
Yep, Yonder Ceramics.
Anyhow, just chatting.
Good.
Can I go back to sanding now?
Yeah.
I think he's almost done with minis. Are you on larges now?
Yeah.
Both of our least favorite, but they need to be done. Mulberry. Is that a bag? Or a watch? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know things like this.
I think it is a bag.
Is it a bag? No, it's a bush. Where's your phone? I was going to look it up. I can't reach my phone. It's a bag. I'll have to look it up. I do like a good leather bag. We both have different ones.
Well, you're not looking at my lack of chest hair here.
We had a few.
What? Are you leaving?
Yeah, I got sanding to do.
Well, I can't turn until I'm done with this. Oh, we need to do a little of this. There we go. It's good stuff right there. Just hold it top.
I want to hold it.
We see her big old jacket, and then
Yeah, this is it's just like an Amazon fake down jacket. It's my shop jacket because it gets sturdy. I don't know if I get like dust and paste from sanding all over it.
what you doing?
I wanted to see what a mulberry was. Mulberry bag. That is what I thought, that they'd be beautiful leather.
Dang, dude.
Those are
I
gorgeous.
bet she love it.
Here's the thing with me and John and things like fancy bags. Looking for one 18 years ago. Found the one for me. They did make a comment. She's a lucky girl. Yeah, she is. Those are nice. I don't use fancy
Nice, dude.
things like that, but that's also because we are usually here in the workshop working, where I don't wear fancy clothes or need fancy purses because that's just not our thing.
You're looking at me dressed up.
Yes, this is cleaner and more dressy than he normally is. Is that the item number? Those are expensive.
There's too many numbers.
I don't think
I'm
I've.
sure the decimal isn't in the wrong spot. Oh man,
Oh,
that's funny.
That is funny.
Whew. Ouch.
Don't you hate that sticker shock when you've already like committed and are in line? Yeah, I don't blame you. We did that one time. It was a set of pans that we were shopping for after we got married, because we didn't have any pans and stuff because he lived in a dorm before and I moved from living with my parents and from college. So we thought it was what, like $59.99 or something like that.
We had no frame of reference.
For a
We
set,
didn't know how much
like
that
for a
stuff
whole
would
set of
cost.
pants. So we're like, cool, that's awesome. And then we got to the register and they're like, it's $599. And we're like, nope. We're gonna pass. But yeah, so we've done that too.
Yeah.
But
He had like, how many people was his average on stream? Had a pretty good stream last Sunday.
oh, it's awesome.
And let's see, 230 was the average.
Oh, that's awesome. Does
got a pretty good turnout and hang out with him?
Do you stream here on YouTube?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, John has looked at both YouTube and Twitch, and obviously
YouTube.
That's what we decided. Right. But
just be a slow burner.
Building
or
it
nobody
up.
will care, and I'll just hang out with the 3 friends.
Better for
which
him.
Which is satisfying enough for me.
To talk all day to y'all than to talk to me all day.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
The vertical stream, really. So like the lives that are on, like if you're in the reels-ish shorts. Interesting.
Just vertical stream.
It's just doing the same thing but vertical. It's not like
yeah.
phone camera size.
I assume so.
Interesting.
Yeah, I remember on that.
Yeah. We had issues with the multi-streaming. That's when you were doing that.
I didn't have issues with it.
I thought you had issues. You dual stream.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do have a different profile on OBS that I can have them both up. But I typically just do the YouTube for now.
Well, you changed the Twitch back anyways.
Yeah, and I changed the Twitch back to like, it's just a way for me to hang out with people that want to play video games. Like, it's completely unrelated to wood turning.
You're yelling.
I'm making sure my voice can get to the mic.
Well, let me give you the mic because I'd rather you not yell in my ear. He dual streams on YouTube.
Oh.
I'm assuming there is a difference between the vertical.
Interesting.
Vertical streams.
So you're basically sending out 2 different views on your YouTube. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Told you so. Told you 2 different things. You'll have to look into it. He's tried to tell you before.
Well, when he says vertical, I just I was thinking like TikTok, and then I was also thinking Instagram.
Yes, but on YouTube. It is like that, but on YouTube. Because where YouTube has that whole short section too. There you go. He'll help you. Thank you for helping him because he wasn't getting it, what you mean. But I understood. See, I was right. Pretty standard.
Sorry. My bad.
But yeah, it makes sense though, since TikTok and on Facebook lives and Instagram lives are all that kind of more vertical social media thing versus like a format like this that people like swipe through maybe and see lives that are like that.
Well,
It depends what the things are. Yes, though we're opposite.
yeah.
It's more of John just understands things different than what I do. Depends on the situation of who's the
Pinky, huh?
Who's the brain. Excuse me.
Hey, I'll have you know, she didn't help me set up any of this electronic stuff or software.
No, that's not my
It was
strong
miserable.
suit. I tried to help, but it was the blind leading the blind. It's not my thing. I'd rather not. I'm sorry, guys. We had a cold.
I had some assistance.
Not for me. I already told him find somebody else.
He used to have people edit his videos, but didn't. Well, I guess the timelines was one of the problems that he was running into working with somebody. How long am I streaming today? Probably another hour,
at least,
or so. At least out in the workshop. So probably another hour and a half or so. Yeah.
I'm just sanding on the other side of the camera and computer.
Yeah. What time is it there for you? We'll go put this away.
I'm gonna have to go get some caffeine. He's coming back. He's putting his mug away. 2041 or 241? Time is 2041.
What?
Time is 2041.
What are you talking about?
12, 8. So 8. You're saying it's 8:40? You asked what time it was there.
2041. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, 8:40.
8. Sorry.
I was just making sure.
Okay. All right. Well, we could, just leave messages on Discord until we figure out where we can line up. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna go
All right,
sand some more.
Get. Hogging the spotlight.
You made me.
Just kidding. Thank you for hanging out over there. Hanging out with the wife. She is back over here now. Yeah. She has her lathe with no banjo.
No, I only
And
sand.
there's my dust collection. But yeah.
My
there
cool
it
eye
is.
candy poster.
But that's what her setup looks like.
Give me my headphones.
Hold on. Gotta come this way. What are you looking for? Oh, here you go. But yes. Yeah. But, I'll be totally honest. I didn't realize. Cartridge filter. I have not heard of a cartridge filter.
Did you put some of those energy drinks in the fridge?
I did, yeah. The bags aren't good. They're pretty good. I haven't had issues. Um, I clean it every week or two. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, oh, you knocked it down. 30 microns. Let's see. I have an atmospheric monitor that shows those things in the 10 micron and 2.5 um, haven't had any like high indicators, so haven't had issues with that. All right. But yeah, supposedly it even gets it filters even more as it gets more used because it just fills that stuff up until I guess until it doesn't let enough air pass through. Will you hit turn on more D? But that's interesting. Cartridge filter. Oh, fine. Oh, well, no, I don't have any issues with the nose stuff. Everything, I don't have like boogers or anything. Bats in the cave, if you will. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, haven't had haven't had any of that. Will you hit Morty? Thank you. But I'll take a look because nobody outranks safety, you know. 33. Yes. This is one of my problems with this tool rest in particular, is that it's so tall. It's a little bit too tall, and I can't make it go down any further. So one of the things that I do is I back it up a little more. Is one of the solutions that I've come up with. Then the other thing, you got the tool out a little bit further. Is it collet hidden? No, no issues with the collet. It's like this thing is just too tall. Um, the bar on the bottom here, where it sits in the banjo, on my other one is shorter. Well, I'll show you because it's this right here that I need to go down further. So it's not the actual post. It's not this part of the post. It's this upper part. So I'd have to like cut that somehow. Um, and it hasn't bothered me enough to actually do anything about it yet, but I suppose it will. Oh, you talk down here? Like this thing? Oh, you know, I guess I never really thought about it being a collet. Yeah, but yes, it's a little too tall right here. Like if I could just take this down a bit, but I'd have to unscrew it. Like unscrew that and then chop that down a bit. But I haven't. The neck of the tool. Hey, here we go. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I just haven't gotten to a point where it bothered me enough to change anything with it. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I did paint it to smooth it out with a little bit of the gray. Um, and, and that kind of helped give it a more slick surface, I would say. Um, right here for where I moved my knuckle, I was giving myself a callus going back and forth. Um, this guy right here, I guess you can't see it. That's it. Explosives. I mean, there are some people here that'll make them. I was looking at potentially using like basically just a T uh, bar that has like a T bar. It's just like a stainless steel. I think like I don't know, 3/4 inch thick or something like that. But I only really use this particular tool rest for views, so it hasn't been something, like I said, that bothered me enough to actually do anything about it yet. I'm sure eventually it'll happen, but it can be more optimal. And I appreciate you considering that too. All right, so let me get this right. You were talking about vertical on YouTube. Is it a different channel? Or is it the same one? You're just casting it out twice in different formats. Probably that one. Yeah, I like that. Oh, okay. Too tricky. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I have to get my settings dialed in, probably. So this could potentially be good. So, as narrow as it is. I like that tool rest. That looks a lot like this one, except with a little bit of a taller. Um, the one that you sent looks taller here, but you know, it could just be the picture or the angle of the picture. So is it similar to like multicasting like on Twitch as well as YouTube, for example? I'm gonna have to investigate that. Was it something that you did through Stream Elements? Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so that's interesting. You don't have to use the multicasting for two different stream keys. That's strange. I'm gonna have to look at it. Give myself a little time to spend with it and figure it out. I don't want to keep you awake, man. Got let's see, how many of these do I have? At least 4, 5. Got like 5 more of these to go. So So let's see. November 38. They Abby hooked me up with the Days of Christmas for whiskey tasting. Pretty cool. So I've had like 25 different, or 24 different ones. But I haven't made it through all of them. Not every night's a whiskey night. I have to give myself a little bit of a tasting. Oh, these? These are like crafting handles. Yeah, these are, I don't know if you've heard of diamond art, diamond painting. Yeah, they're diamond painting things. Yep. Well, that makes more sense about the vertical now, because I had seen you on TikTok and whatnot, so I just kind of assumed that that was what you meant by vertical. So probably shouldn't have done that because but yeah, there's a lot of different things you can make craft hammocks for. It's more of I guess where do you kind of want to put yourself, you know, when it comes to like all your different turning. Because there's a lot of different things that you could be making. Like I know of people that turn EDC beads and they're like a half an inch by a half an inch or so. So they're not like large. And you can do about 5 of them at a time on a like a pin mandrel. And then you route like 550 cord through it and everything. And they become like zipper tabs or um, like backpack tabs, or you could put it on whatever with 550 cord. Um, I have some that here's like an example of one. So you just kind of make a honeycomb, and then I didn't sand or polish it or anything, but then you put a bite of 550 cord through it, and then you have a knot on the other side. And then you can girth hitch it to whatever. So it's a pretty simple thing that you can use for scrap resin pieces or okay. So I think my tool has finally gotten to the point where it's a little too dull, but also, you know how longer pieces held between centers, if it's too tight, then it's going to cause the middle to bow a little bit if there's any weak points. Right after this, I'm gonna sharpen up carbide here. Kevin, welcome back, man. I'm about to get my carbide sharpened back up. The party can commence. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then you found my, then you found my new lathe, huh? Put it on my shopping list. Costco is a little busy. All I need to do is find an importer in the U.S. Okay. I mean, international, we usually use like DHL, I guess. Um, we were buying a tabletop. Oh, let's see. Oh, found it. We were buying a tabletop. Need to find some store that would sell them. Huh. What kind of lathe are you talking about here? Oh, a 30,000 minimum? I don't think I need that many lathes. But what kind of lathe is it? Yeah, what kind of lathe you got there? 14-inch swing. Hey, that's good. That's plenty of swing. I mean, there might be some people, depending on like the specific that will need, as far as like, do you need like a EIN to get stuff shipped, or a business account, business specific stuff? Ah, they are sold in the U.S. Okay. What's it called? It's the same. Ah, the Turncraft Neighbor, or whatever. I think that one's a 10. Um, a 1021 or something. I don't think it's a 12. But I could be wrong. Is a Holzman, maybe it. I mean, it's got a Turncrafter Commander. It's from Penn State PSI, I believe. So it could be a similar or same model. I'm not super savvy on that kind of stuff. Well, this is going to be mark another one of these. Well, let's see. The 1018 and 1218. Yeah, that sounds right. It's got I think a 3/4 horsepower, whatever the wattage is on that. It does not have a reverse here. Oh yeah, gotta sharpen my carbide here. Here we go. So sharpen it. All right, now we're back in business. Okay, 3/4 is 550. All right, well then it is that one. Do y'all normally measure the wattage output as like the power? Usually the selling point here, at least, is not a wattage output. It's more of a, it's got a 1 horsepower motor, whatever. It doesn't matter what name is on it. Okay. Is that the one that I should be looking into as well? I've enjoyed my jet. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that wattage is more accurate. But motor torque. Huh. Well, what I like about this lathe is that it's in top gear, or the highest speed gear, rather. It goes really fast, up to like 3,600, but it also goes slow enough in the same gear without having to change it. It goes down to like 200, maybe even lower. So I think that's really cool. It doesn't have as much power, obviously. It doesn't have much torque of that because of the gearing. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Looks like she's over there getting pepper. Makes sense. I haven't convinced her to stream while making blanks like that. Yes, that is a true statement. Mine's mine's a longer as well as girthier. The motor, you know. Can't be saying weird things like that. Mine's girthier than my wife's. Gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Of course, the motor. Yeah. This is one of the things that I don't like about the new carbide is how sharp it is. If it gets too sharp, it's going to catch a lot easier. So when I'm pushing the limits on different things, I always tilt my tool. But sometimes because of how I rotate the round part, I won't actually tilt it back flat, so it'll catch sometimes. But because this thing is pretty small, um, taking relatively small cuts, it's not usually enough power to smack it down. Um, have I tried negative carbide? I have not. I'm quite cheap when it comes to the carbide. Like, I will get these. I'll get these online, and I think they're like $20 for all 10. Um, but this is the Allen wrench that goes with the EasyWood tools. But no, I haven't tried negative, right? And for the most part, you know, I like using the round carbide for just about everything. I'll use it kind of like a bowl gouge. I will use it kind of like a skew. I'll use it as a roughing gouge. Like I'll use it in all different kinds of ways like that. But no, not a negative. Those weren't really. Those weren't. They might have been around, but they weren't uh, like well known. I guess when I was getting all the equipment and stuff set up. So might not be like an old thing, but But I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to trying it out. This is something we're saying, mentioning as well. Okay. Right on, man. Got a couple more. We're getting there. All right. What you got on the agenda today, Kevin? Uh, new bits. Nice. Fun. New drill bits. This might be one of the first times I've heard it with a sharp tool. Clean it, dude. Welcome back to the game. I'll do another late night stream, huh? The new carbides I find to be kind of punishing sometimes. The way that you're able to get away with turning is different from when it's sharp to when it's not as sharp. And so I like the not as sharp phase where I can be a little more, I can add more pressure It makes it not punishable. Okay. Oh. This likes to catch sometimes, and it can't be, I guess it's cowboyish, where you can push the limits a little bit more in certain areas. Because you're running into like chipping out. Thank you. Looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a honeycomb design in there. All right, I got one more. Yep, one more. What kind of bits are you getting, Kevin? You getting some custom bits, or just accumulating different sizes, or what? All right. Pretty good. This will be the last one. for now, and then I'm gonna clean, do a little outro, and then we'll get set up inside. Which pretty much just turn it on and about it. Nice. Oh yeah, man, that'd be great. Once I finish this one, I'll head inside. Nice. I hear you. If I don't clean it now, I'll do it later. But I don't like starting my day with a dirty shop. You want to get all excited with an idea that you want to start working on, and then be like, "Oh wait, hit that pause button because I gotta work on my shop right quick before I can work on my ideas." This is the last special shape. Do all the special shapes because sanding is a little different for the special shapes. And they also take the longest to do sometimes. At least the largest. I'd say that the special shape largest take the longest time to do. This is what I'm working on right now. So this is about 6 inches. Okay, it should be sweet. Honeycomb. There we go. Now we're back. See, I don't know why, but sometimes it just likes to cut out. Righty. That is it for now. But I do have to come back out and do some more. Probably tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Alrighty. This, this. Um, All right. I appreciate you all hanging out. And Benjamin, I will see you here shortly. Kevin, good to see you, my friend. Sean, thanks for hanging out. And Mike, I saw you, Michael, saw you pop up. And everybody else, appreciate you. But yeah, that'll be it for the workshop stream. Workshop stream. Whew. And then might have other adventures later on, So anywho, I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and all that jazz. Yeah. Be safe.